Kublaish bonya pigi parlok ki belawan biang syagane ke channel jonga. Mentangin ya pet ya kene ke Charter Act of 1813. Charter Act jong snem kat praspa kat lai. Lapan long ya ke Charter Act jong snem kat praspa kat lai da ke British Parliament ban pentamai ke borsen syar jong ke East India Company ha India sana ke benta art posnem. Ha ke ju ke por kene ke act kalau pendunai ke bor jong ke company ha ke kam khai bat kalau penklanya ke bor jong ke sen sarkar bilat ha India balai lawan ra ke ni ke act ke Charter Act ba arphosnam jong ke East India Company kala jankut kumta ke British Parliament kala pentmai ka Henry kala rai ba ke company kam dai shu bandon ke bor marway ha ke kam khai bat baka sarkar bilat kadai bandon kambun ke bor ha ke jingsen syar ya ke India. Menta ngin pet ki mat kong san. Ke beningkong, la pendu ya ke bor jong ke company ha ke kam kayi. Like not tang ya uslasha bat ka kayi bat ke China. Menchua tang ke East India Company ke bala ban kayi bat ke India. Hadian ke ni ke ak, baro kinong kayi nari bilat kila banwan kayi bat ke India. Henry ke company kadang bat hi ya ke hok ba kerpang lani kata ke monopoli ban kayi sha lani slasha bat kayi bat ke China. Ke baar ke British Crown kala kam don bor. Kani ke ak kala penpau syai ba ke British Crown usim bat ka sarkar bilat kalong ke bor ke ba hakli halor ki jaka ba ka company ke sensyar ha India. Ke East India Company kadang beteng bat sensyar ke India. Henry ke hab ban le kat kum ke bor bat ke hukum jong ke sarkar bilat. Ke balai la sya ya ki Christian missionary ban wan sya India. Menchua ki Christian missionary ki dan tang khendiap ke jingbit ban trai ha India. Hadian ke ni ke ak la ai bor ki ban wan sya India. Kila play ki school ki yang mani balang bat ki hospital bat kila pensapriang yaka niam Kristan. Kebesaw la penslur yaka Western education. Ke sarkar bilat kelarai ban penroi yaka Western education ha India. Lamang pisa ban kersyan yaka pule putih. Ki school bat ki college kila sedang hikai ya ki jing hikai kum ke ketian pareng, science, mathematics bat ki way ki jing tip patamai. Kebesan ki local government kila yo bor ban lum khajna. La ai bor ya ki local government ha India ban lum khajna la ni kata tax na ki paiba. La da don ki bakan taj ban siu khajna ke sarkar kala ban penshitom ye ki kat kum ka an. Ke jing penkut hatang khendiat lan. Ke Charter Act jong snem khat praspa khat lai kala pendu ya ka monopoli jong ka East India Company ha ka kam khayi bat ka India. Lai no tang kam khayi slasha bat ka khayi bat ka China. Kala penklan ya ka bor jong ka British Crown. Kala sya iki Christian missionary ban wan sya India. Kala penroy ya ka Western education bat kala ai bor ya ki local government ban lum khajna. Charter Act of 1813 ki exam tips. Ken mau kini ki santali ki mat kong san. Kebaningkong la pendu ya ka monopoli jong ka East India Company ha ka kam khayi bat ka India. Like no kadang bat ya ka monopoli ha ka kam khayi slasha lani kata ka tea trade. Kadang bat ya ka monopoli ha ka kam khayi bat ka China. Kebaar ke British Crown Kalakam Don Bor Halor ki Jilla Baka Company Kasanchar. Kabalai laai jingbit yaki Christian missionary banwan siya India. Kabasaw la penslur bat penroy yaka Western education ha India. Kabasan laai bor yaki local government ban lum khajna bat penshitom yaki bakan tait ban seo khajna. Charter Act of 1813. Charter Act of 1813 in simple explanation. The Charter Act of 1813 was passed by the British Parliament to renew the East India Company's rule in India for another 20 years. At the same time, it reduced the company's trading power and increased the British government's control over India. Why was this act passed? The East India Company's 20-year charter was ending. The British Parliament renewed it but decided that the company should no longer have complete control over trade and that the British government should have more influence in India. Main features of the Act. Number one, the company's trade monopoly ended except tea and China. Earlier, only the East India Company was allowed to trade with India. After this act, all British merchants could trade with India. However, the company still had the exclusive right to trade in tea and trade with China. Number two, British Crown became more powerful. The Act clearly stated that the British Crown, King and British government was the real authority over the company's territories in India. The East India Company continued to administer India, but it had to work under the authority of the British government. Number three, Christian missionaries were allowed to come to India. Before this act, Christian missionaries had limited permission to work in India. After the act, they were officially allowed to come to India. They opened schools, churches, and hospitals and spread Christianity. Number four, promotion of Western education. The British government decided to promote Western education in India. Money was set aside to support education. Schools and colleges began teaching subjects like English, science, mathematics, and modern knowledge. Number five, local governments could collect taxes. The local governments in India were given the legal power to collect taxes from people. If someone refused to pay taxes, the government could punish them according to the law. One line summary. The Charter Act of 1813 ended the East India Company's monopoly over Indian trade, except tea and China, strengthened the British Crown's control, allowed Christian missionaries, promoted Western education, and empowered local governments to collect taxes. Charter Act of 1813 Exam Tips. Remember these five key points. Ended the East India Company's trade monopoly in India, except the company continued its monopoly over tea trade, trade with China. Number two, British Crown's authority increased over the company's territories. Number three, Christian missionaries were officially allowed to come to India. Number four, Western education was encouraged in India. Number five, local governments were given the power to collect taxes and punish tax defaulters. Kublai Shibon.